He's like, we just killed a bunch of people and took somebody's island, and now it's like, he's like, no, I got the place. In 2 years, I just knocked this bitch up. You're gonna want to go there. I got kids on the way. Island got resource. Now we don't know he's got kids on the way at this point, but signaling, hey, this is the spot where we need to have the next one in 2 years. The Great One will be pleased with what we find. So, this also means there is a relationship between, which this should have made sense, the Holy Knights and Emu, because we now know in real day they've got that, whatever that power is going to be called, the able to like regenerate / half-ass immortality. Excuse me.
Jesus Christ.
Then we cut. We get the boss.
Did you the big line, the most important line, a discovery I never expected to make?
Oh yeah. So
this chapter was so, the 1159 was such a good chapter, Justin. I went back and I reread this chapter. Garling is, this conversation is the most important conversation. A discovery I never expected to make. What do I think it means?
What do you think it means? I have an idea of what I think it means.
Well, I think he discovered... hold on. Because it goes hand in hand with this next chapter. Do you want me to just...
I think it's Shacky.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay, then...
I think it's the Davies.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
man.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I reread it and I went, oh, it's 100% that, and now Garling is infinitely more interesting to me.
Holy fuck, you're right.
It's the Davies, yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
I think you, like, without the context of 1159 and you're reading this, you're like, oh yeah, no, the next page is Shaki on Pirate Island. You know, they're doing like their thingies, and then the start of the next chapter is Homegirl gets kidnapped. You know what I mean? Like,
holy shit.
No, man, I think it's totally that.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's like, that's why he goes, the Great One will be quite pleased with it, I'm sure. Therefore, I strongly recommend God Valley for our next competition in 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, brother.
Okay, so
this is why I was like, we need a Rocks movie. One Piece Rocks has to be a movie.
Do you call it Rocks?
You would, yeah. And
I don't
it's
know if
literally
that away because now the narrator lied to us.
You call it One Piece Rocks, and that's the movie. I'll tell you right now, Toei, you can have this for free. You cut together. You can use some of Kuma's story to kind of fill in some of the gaps too. But I'm telling you, you do this entire flashback and some of Kuma's flashback. It'll be the highest grossing anime movie ever made. And I'm not even fucking with you.
No, I agree. I'm with you.
Toei, I'm telling you, it's already written, but that's an easy, like, 90-minute, 2-hour movie that people would just watch. You animate it, flesh out some of the fights a little bit, make it spicy, make Rocks the hero.
Holy shit.
It'd be so sick.
Okay, so that just blew my mind. I am actually like really fucking glad. Okay, so I'm actually kind of glad we have these 2 chapters since we didn't.
It's the I usually don't like reviewing 2 chapters back to back because I'm like, what's the point? But I think this one is again 1159 is such a big chapter. I went back and read 1158 and I went, this is the most important scene.
No, you're 1,000% right. Now, I am curious. Man, I would really like to know. See, I need a little bit more. And we're not going to get this 1159 because the information just doesn't exist yet. But I'm really curious. What would be the reason to wait? I'm curious now. Like, if you find out, for example, right? The way the world government and Navy has handled most of their like dire situations is it's like, yo, all hands on deck, get that shit now, right? Like when Luffy awakened, It was, we're willing to sacrifice a Cypher Pole agent. As soon as we're going to follow him to Egghead, we're sending Kizaru. Saturn gets out of the room. Like, it was all hands on deck. Let's go. It is an whatever you want to call highest level threat priority. This would qualify. And so I'm curious why wait the 2 years?
For dramatic effect. Why wait the 2 years?
Yeah, like, why not just say, hey, because for example, they theoretically by this point, no, they wouldn't have the weapon because Vegapunk doesn't join until when does Vegapunk actually start working for the world government again? I don't have that off the top of my head. Like, they wouldn't have the island weapon theoretically, but you would still probably at this point have enough force if you wanted to take a lesser known island. You could send the Holy Knights, and I think at this time we only have Kong confirmed as an admiral. Like, you could send them down there and be like, hey, take care of this shit, right? Like, this is an A-level threat, let's do it. Why wait the 2 years outside of Garling, which again we find out at the end of the chapter had something planning there?
I think it's to keep it a secret, right? Like, if I'm not just gonna send my most powerful forces and Buster Call this island. I think they also want the resources on it. They brought up, this isn't the first time they brought up the resources. And if the Davies are, like, you don't want to spook the Davies, right? We don't know how many of them there are at this point, and we don't know much. You don't want to like spook that, you know.
That's valid.
I think it's more of a insult. If the Davies are as important as I think they are to the Void Century, they're a family that's been eluding the government for years and like hundreds and hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
Then the insult of having the Celestial Dragons being locked in a cage with the Celestial Dragons while they go and wipe every single one of them out. I think it's just more of a cruelty thing. But also pause for a timeline story.
That's so. Then my next question is, and you just said what makes Garling such an interesting character is,
brother. I read this page again and I went, I think I know Garling's angle. It's so sick. So, I genuinely have like an idea of what Garling's story, where Garling's story is going.
So, but I want hold that thought because I am going to kind of speed run.
I know. I didn't want to talk too much about 1159 yet.
But I mean, if you want to be a part of one of the coolest, most unique communities, don't forget to like and subscribe.